What's up, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, so Taurus, this is going to be your June love reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, June 2018. Because now I'm realizing that my videos from last year are popping up, and people are like, "Oh my God, this resonates," and I'm like, "How? That was for last year." But yes, make sure that it says 2018 and not 17. But let's get into things, guys. I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen here because I just feel like there's a huge shift coming in. I just feel like the energy in the air is different. And whether it's good things or bad things that happen to us at this point in our life, I feel like it's the clear out energies that really just have to be cleared out so that we can focus on something good. So let's see what's going on, squad, aka Taurus, aka Bulls, aka my favorite people in the entire world. All right, so let's see what's going on, guys. And at the end, guys, I will do separate advice for singles and couples, okay? All right, this feels good. All right, squad, let's see what we're getting ourselves into this month. Okay. So the energy that we have here is the Knight of Swords. So there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is very important for you guys. Now, behind that we have the Three of Wands. So either you turning your back on them or a sense of you waiting on a person. Okay, but there's something here that feels forced to you. But I do see a strong connection here and a sense of action. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, yes, that's talking. And, that back and forth, you text them, they text you back a minute later. But it's also, things happening and that constant energy that's flowing between you and a person. Now, looking at the past, the first card that we have is the Six of Pentacles. So that equal give and take. You wash my back, I wash yours. So let's see what this is about here. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So there could be a time where some of us are in our shadow elements, okay? And what I mean when I say that, because I know some of you have asked me that before, every sign is going to have their shadow elements. Every sign is going to have something that could make them a distasteful person to be around at that time. And you guys know that we're stubborn, we're impatient. If there's something that we think it's right, God help the man who wants to change our minds. But here, I feel that there is a sense of equilibrium, but you are being stubborn about it. Okay, this is somebody who's kind of a diva, somebody who is very petty. So maybe you're having what you need, and maybe there is a sense of balance, but maybe you're just choosing to be a little bit difficult, okay, for whatever reason. But there's something here that you feel you may not be getting, even though, things are happening. Now, let's see what card fell here first. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So if that's the case, where you may be just giving someone a bit of a hard time, male or female, then you guys see things for what it is. You get out of this place where you're stuck on how things should be or how things should progress and how they should move forward. Okay? So you choose to stand your ground despite any adversity that you may feel. Let me just make sure I did not drop any cards. I don't want Swayze to have lunch with my cards or dinner. It's 10:15 at night. All right. So the next card that we have, guys, for the past is the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're being very guarded towards something. Maybe if you share finances with another person, you feel like things are tight. If you're completely single, this is you just being guarded in general. For people who are completely single, maybe your life is balanced, but now you're becoming impatient. Like, damn it, when am I going to find something good? All right? So there's something that you guys move away from, something that may be painful. For some of you, this could be travel as well. All right? But with the Ace of Wands, something that you have a fallout with, something that you really reject yourself from. And this could be something that causes someone to stop talking to you or you stop talking to them. But somebody here is really guarded towards what they're cutting out. And there's someone that I feel you guys could be turning your back on. Or maybe a problem within a relationship that you're turning your back on. Okay? The last card here is the Emperor in the reverse. So a sense of someone being fake and dishonest, wearing a mask. This could also be a person It shows Aries and Virgo for this card, but it could also be a person that is used to being right, and usually they are right, but in this case they're wrong, but they're still acting like they're, like they're right. So a very stubborn energy here in the past, guys. And we have the Knight of Cups. So could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're dealing with. Maybe they're the ones being fake and dishonest. Maybe you're being fake and dishonest towards them. Or maybe there's just something that invokes a lot of passion and, good emotion within you. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, but there's a loss that's being felt here. All right? It has the ability to make you feel good. But something about it just isn't right. Something about this is off. All right, so I feel that you guys just completely turn your back on someone. Maybe it's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but you cut something out because you just don't want the bullshit. There's a sense of worry, but you dodged a bullet. And maybe you dodged a third-party relationship. But I do see, for some of you, you want a reconciliation. For others of you, you might want a reconciliation with someone from the past, but it would be a disaster with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So let's see what's happening in the present moment. We have the Judgment card. You take a step back from a situation, you look at it in its entirety, and you say, okay, is this helping me to be better? Is this turning me into a hot mess? Where am I going with this relationship? Or, how do I want to move forward with my love life? Okay, you have the Empress card in the reverse, so there's something that you're either not moving forward with, or it's like you're kind of putting a delay on it. And it could be because of a secret that comes out. Okay. So there's a secret that comes out. There's something here that may make you or somebody really angry, just, passionately angry. But despite where the anger is coming from, you're so strong, you're so resilient. And there's a new start that you have, either starting new with a partner or just starting a new relationship, where you feel very strong and self-sufficient within this relationship, and you're really able to build. But there's somebody that you may have to be dropped, or someone that you may have to drop, or someone that may stop talking to you. Possibly a fire sign that you're moving away from. But, there's just this crazy hectic energy here. And we have the Five of Swords, which is conflict. Okay. A lot of pettiness, a lot of bickering. But it's up to you how you deal with the conflict. All right. It doesn't show it in this deck. This is a Dilemma Tarot, just in case anyone's interested. But in most other tarot decks, you see someone holding up a sword, but you see someone off in the back, or, people who have lost that battle, and you see them kind of like slumped and like, oh crap, I lost this. So it's all about your demeanor when you come out of this. When you come out of this battle, when you come out of this conflict, are you going to be strong and standing, or are you going to let that person take your power and make you just feel defeated as a person? And maybe there's conflict that doesn't even have to do with love, but something that spills over into love. Because let's face it, when we're not in a good place, the person that we may be with could, have some backlash on that. And we have the Death card in the reverse, so conflict with something that you're not necessarily over, but something that should be closed out. But with the Hierophant, bam, that's what I'm talking about with the universe right now, and the summer solstice that's coming in, and just what's happening. With the Hierophant here, not only is this the card for Taurus, so it's showing that you're going to take a much higher path in life, even if you don't realize it. Something really good happening behind the scenes, with the universe. But this is also showing that whether there's something good or bad that got you to this point, it had to happen for a reason, and that the universe is supporting you, and it does have your back, even if you feel like there's a lot of petty shit happening. All right, but you're still going to find balance. You're still going to find that sense of temperance here. For a small number of you, maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, and we have the High Priestess. So you're at peace because you know you're good. Okay, when you look deep into your heart and you ask yourself, how am I going to get through this? You know you're good. All right, this is someone who's all-knowing. This is someone who's following their intuition. Okay, and maybe that's to let something go, or maybe that's to stay away from somebody. Okay, so there could be someone that you're talking to that maybe they're a player and seeing other people, or maybe that you probably shouldn't talk to them because maybe you have somebody else in your life. But this is something that I see you guys giving up on regardless. So if it's you stepping out in a way you shouldn't, I see you correcting yourself. If it's someone else stepping out in a way that they shouldn't, I just see you becoming unbothered and letting go of the burden. Okay? But either way, you dodged a bullet with a third-party situation. Now, going into the future, the first card that we have is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is a card of someone who's emotionally unstable at this time. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay? Over a new start that's happening here. And we have the Strength card. So you guys are feeling very good about something. You have complete clarity as to which path you want to go down. But it's like either you're sad about this for whatever reason. Maybe there's something you let go of that you're not fully over. Or maybe you're going in a new direction and somebody's not happy to see you go in that direction. Okay? Maybe you're deciding to take things seriously, and people that you told, hey, you should put a ring on it, maybe now they're feeling like, shit, I should have put a ring on it. Okay, so I feel strong things from, the Taurus end, but I just feel like someone is going to be imbalanced with what is happening for us in love. The next card is a Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it could be a fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this is a player. This is someone who, is like that Rico Suave. Like, you can see them at like a Cuban bar just dancing their night away. Like, they're just that person that everyone's, just magnetically drawn to. All right? And a choice that you make either to drop this person to have balance, or a choice with this person that, overall you just get balance. So you're getting something here that you see as a victory, and it's very, very awesome. But again, there's an energy of someone who's not happy that you're happy. Okay, they're really pissed off about this. Okay, either that, or there's something that you guys really, really want, where the person could end up being what you did not expect. All right, so that's where you're gonna have to listen to your gut. When the High Priestess comes out, you have to go with the gut feeling. Don't look for text messages. Don't search through anyone's email. You don't have to go through their Facebook. Look at them. Are they playing you? Yes or no? You know. All right? So if you feel like you're getting played, up and out. We don't got time for that, Taurus. I keep telling you guys, we're on the rise. There's something big happening. We don't have time for distraction right now. So if they're not helping you get money and being stable within yourself, we're not here for that. The last card that we have here in the future, we have the Magician. So something that you're fully capable of manifesting. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. Could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but someone who's really angry here, and someone who's feeling a loss. So you're manifesting something, but someone feels betrayed here. But with the Magician being here, it's something that is within your power. Okay, if this was something that was not in the Taurus power, it would be in the reverse, where you're kind of just getting played and getting hurt and dealing with a very tough energy here. But this is upright. You're in control. All right, so you're going towards something that you've been wanting to manifest, but people are not happy for this. Okay, for some of you, it could have to do with a move that you're making, possibly with Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. For others of you, something that you're doing, that you're building, where you're very self-sufficient and you're strong. So whether you have somebody in the picture or not, I feel like there's kind of like this hating or envious or jealous energy around it. Okay, and all of this could be vice versa. So it could be, the cross-watcher who's feeling powerful, and maybe a Taurus that's being hurt by all of this. All right. But Taurus, you guys know that you have gone through so much in the past few years. And I used to be so angry, at the time where I was going to church a lot, I was so angry with God. I was so angry with the universe, because I'm like, how do I get myself in this position where I'm losing so much? But now the person who did all this bad stuff to me, or the people that have hurt me, because it was definitely more than one, I'm so thankful, because I feel so powerful. My life is in complete control. And it would have never happened if I hadn't learned early how shitty people could be. All right? So take your past experiences. And if you feel that anything in your future is reminding you of something from the past, that's a warning sign. Okay? I feel like this is such a strong time for Taurus because of the fact that we went through so much. Any group of people that go through a lot of shit, or that feel oppressed, or that go through something that just is difficult, those are the people who come out the strongest. All right? History shows it over and over again. If you oppress a group of people, they come out strong. They know how to deal with rejection. They know how to deal with failure. They know how to get through loopholes. So the worst thing that you can do to a person that you want to feel bad is to hurt them, because you're teaching them how to cope with that hurt. So singles, let's see what's going on. And I will leave all my talking for the mid-month reading. I try to be quick with these guys. All right, so Taurus singles. You're feeling good about something. There's something that you're moving towards very quickly, but should you accept it? Okay? Something that you feel good about, but is it being forced? Are there going to be secrets that come out that upset you here? It could be in regards to Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or possibly something that you have to cut out that is going to just really upset you or make you angry. A secret that comes out where you guys get complete clarity of something that cannot work. So what this is telling me, guys, there's something that makes you feel very good. If you're juggling, you're going to lose whatever it is that makes you feel good. If you feel good towards a person and you know you're not doing anything wrong, then maybe they are. So just don't put all, everything you got in one basket. Okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket, guys. You really want to take your time, really feel this person out. My key to all of this is especially if it's somebody completely new in my life, I wait a few months to see how they get when they're really, really upset. I wait to see how they treat waiters or waitresses. I wait to see how they treat their mother. And then that tells me if you're somebody I want to fuck with or not, okay? So give it time. Don't let yourself get so excited that you run into something quickly and go against, the Taurus norm. We're not slow people. We're just very careful, okay? Because when we love hard, and it's hard to lose love that isn't good for us, okay? It's difficult for us to go through change. So don't put yourself in a position where someone's going to rip out your heart and you could have prevented it. All right, so Taurus couples, let's see what's up here. Does something flip? We have the Four of Swords in the reverse, so something you guys put a lot of thought into, and you move forward in the most logical way possible. Okay. There's something here that's being done, a big change is coming in, and I feel like it's bad judgment. I feel like it's going to be something very burdening. And the way to see what this is, and it doesn't have to be the person necessarily, it could just be maybe a trip that you're planning. Maybe you don't feel good about it. Maybe you have to go to your in-laws' house, but something's telling you, sit this one out, okay? What's happening in your life that you're not necessarily head over heels gung-ho about? And whatever that is, do not force it. This is not a month where a Taurus should be forced to do anything that they don't want to do. It's not going to work out well. If something in your heart and your soul is telling you, let me sit this one out, sit this one out, okay? So for some of you, maybe you are letting go of a partner altogether in the sense of feeling lost. But for others of you, there's something that you could be going towards that could be a bit reckless, something that you really feel is a bad idea. Maybe you're arguing with your partner about it. But just the energies around it, don't feed into this. Don't get into it. Let's see why these cards are here. You guys have to be really assertive and stand your ground with something that you do not want. Okay. So whatever this is that's not working out the way that you may have wanted it to work out initially, you really have to stand your ground. Cut out anything that's going to be detrimental. For some of you, maybe an air sign that you're dealing with. Okay. But whatever it is that you don't do, it's not something that you just woke up and said, okay, I'm going to be an asshole and I'm not going to your mom's house today. I just don't want to see your family. It's not something like that. It's something that you've really been juggling with in your mind. Okay, something that you've put days, weeks, months of thought into, and something's just telling you this doesn't feel right. Whatever that is, I don't see it happening, but I see that being a good thing because you thought logically about it. And even if you and your partner kind of lose your way, there will be a reconciliation. Okay, so you'll be fine. So definitely stand your ground with this one. Definitely learn to compromise. I know that Tauruses could be stubborn, but don't necessarily do something that really makes your heart and soul feel uneasy because you're being presented with something like that. Okay, you're still going to be good. You're going to gain good things. I see money being good with you and your partner, but there's just something that you might be arguing about that someone feels stuck on. Okay, if you guys are cheating on your partner, you're going to get caught. I feel that. Okay, but there's a new chapter happening for you for sure. That's going to be very good. So maybe you're falling out of a relationship to go towards somebody else. Maybe there's just something you don't want to do, but you reconcile. But at the end of the day, you end up being happy and you avoid a lot of problems and you dodge a bullet. Just make sure that you don't get to it in a sloppy way, guys. All right? And the only reason why I say that is because the way we start a relationship sets the foundation for that relationship. So if you meet someone in a shitty way, or if you start something in a very shady way, it's not going to end in a good way. Okay? Never does. All right? Tauruses, I love you guys. I'll be back with your mid-month / end of the month readings very soon. You guys might be on my list for tomorrow. We'll see. I love you.